So people, this video got kind of bit different. Today we have the director of 876 Roommate. He's gonna explain a couple stuff, but in this video he's gonna explain why Social House have a better quality versus 876 Roommates. And he will talk about much more, but subscribe to stay tuned for those other videos. He'll talk about things such as the World Dog and King Tabby fight, why is it not on YouTube for free, and many more. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. With that said, before I say me chat too much, roll the intro and then get right into the video. Alright, so first thing first, introduce yourself to the people then.
Alright, so I'm Carlington Silburn. I'm a director, producer, editor.
Carlington Silburn became the most important editor to me at CVM Television because he was able to put audio and video together to tell stories like you've never seen stories told before in Jamaica. He was a very, very important player in the creation of On Stage and its initial years on CVM Television. You see, documentary and stories, very good.
And I'm the director and story producer for 876 Roommates.
Right. Alright, so first thing first, if you want to get like a local backstory on how you get called for this job.
Alright, so I got a phone call from a friend of mine named John Bling, dancer, entertainer, John Bling. Yeah, he reached out to me saying that he have some brethren who want to do a reality show.
Right.
But at the time, to tell you the truth, I wasn't interested in doing any TV show for anybody again because over the years I've done many. Yeah. And it tiring and it never worked out financially beneficial for me. Right. So I did really put a different focus now where I just never want to do it. So he linked me up with Rayan Wang, and Rayan Wang reasoned with me and talked to me and thing, and the creator of the show and them talked to me and them. I did love the idea, for tell you the truth, when them explain the idea, I really like it. And one of the things that convinced me to do it was say, if I don't do it and somebody else do it, they're gonna mess it up. And then I know me go vex.
You can't go live with that.
No, because I'm going to take a really good idea and mess it up.
Right.
So, we decide to say, here, we give them a run and things. So that's how I got into the project. So,
clearly, I do my research and I can really say, yo, if me that do a reality show, me that definitely call you because you can see say your experience is a lot, way more than what you need. But a lot of people have it to say that Social House is much well produced and have the better, not well produced, but the quality is much better than 876 Roommate. Was the quality done intentional, like you wanted that vibe? Because me know you as a person with so much experience, if you want like a professional look, maybe you'd have go for that. So was this type of videoing done on purpose?
Alright, so in any production that you do, the quality is based on your budget. Right? Alright, so 876 Roommate didn't have any sponsors. It was all done out of pocket from the creator, Kazwe Gray.
Yeah.
So he funded the entire project on his own.
Oh wow.
Now Social House, actually when you look at it, they had a lot of sponsors. I don't know how much money they get from the sponsors. So the size of the production for Social House at 876 is like night and day. Yeah. Social House only had 2 cameramen. Based on what I see on the behind the scenes photos, it's just 2 camera photos. 876 Roommate 5.
So
we have 5 camera operators. So now,
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Alright, so now when you think about the camera now to use, we'd have to really find cameras that are affordable. Right? To work with. Social House was just using 2 cameras. so they could have gone more iron, and who knows, maybe that was part of them sponsorship as well.
Yeah.
Because yes, I think Phase 3 was the one who provided the equipment for them.
Yeah.
So they got a high-end camera, as opposed to us, which now we have to find 5 cameras that we could shoot on a budget.
Right.
And we use a couple of DSLR Sony cameras, right?
Yeah.
So that's what made the quality different, because we had more cameras,
right?
No money. They had less cameras, more money.
Right. But to be honest,
I
kind of like the vibe, how it produced and how the camera work was. Like it wasn't like too perfect. You get me? I say it feel like you was there.
Yeah.
It feel more like a vlog style. You get me? I say.
What I always say to people, like even when I just in 2009,
yeah,
IT and Fancy Cat reached out to me to direct season 2 of IT and Fancy Cat.
Putting water in the sea is a job?
Yes, sir. Two other guests said that the water was too salt. I'm diluted.
Right? And one of the things that I did with that show was to revamp it from their original concept that they did in season 1.
Right.
So now IT was always concerned about quality, right? And this is what I try to teach people in production. Because like me, I'm a person, guerrilla style. I'm more about the story, and how your program is going to entertain your audience. So when IT was panicking and he want good quality but he don't have no money, I'm like, listen, as long as you have a broadcast quality camera, you're good enough. Just make sure you entertain your audience. Right. You have a comedy show, as long as them a laugh, you have nothing to worry about. Right? And that's what I said to these guys too. I mean, the creator, I'm not gonna lie, he wanted the best in terms of quality, the camera and stuff, but in budget couldn't reach there.
I know sometimes there's something hard to explain to like people to say, yo, with this amount you can't really get this. You get me? I say, like people expect things to just go smooth process with the camera them and everything. But
yeah, man, his vision was love and hip hop style and the look them they want and thing. I'm say, you can't get the look them because you don't have the money for it. You see what I say? And then also, when you're doing a show like ours with a lot of running up and down, you can't use certain cameras either.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
It's harder for you certain cinematic cameras and stuff, because if you look at Love and Hip Hop, it's more fixed and controlled.
It's more controlled, yeah. That's why I asked if was this camera quality like purposely done, because honestly me not see how, like say you did go for like a style like Social House, I don't think it would have feel as good as how it is now. You get me? I say?
No, it wouldn't. Cause our thing I'm run on the gun.
Right.
Let's look at international reality TV show now. Look at the Kardashians versus Love and Hip Hop. Two different style of quality, because the Kardashians, the camera follow you around, up and down. But I don't think the Kardashians are a good example. Now let's look at when they talk about shows like Amazing Race and Survivor, shows that have more high adrenaline type of running up and down. It don't look like Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
It's two different style of cameras they use, two different techniques, you know?
Yeah.
So Love and Hip Hop is well lit. You have nice lighting, them sit down, them set up the set and everything, and them just perform there.
Yeah.
Is it amazing? Now when you look at Amazing Race, where people have to just run up and down from the show start to the end.
Yeah.
It's a different concept, you know?
True.
You don't have lighting man run behind you and man up with reflector and all of these things to give you this beauty shot. Is it amazing? So now these are the things we had to look at.
Yeah.
In terms of the type of reality show that you're doing. What is the type of reality show you're doing? Now our reality show is a run up and down thing.
Yeah.
So it's okay for us to use cameras that are smaller and can facilitate running up and down.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I guess you're shooting at like a more higher frame rate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Because
social house, if you look at it now, a lot of social house is more a controlled environment.
Right.
A lot of outside of when they're doing the challenges, but it's more controlled. It's properly lit. All of these things. You have the sound man, a boom them and everything and stuff. We didn't have that. We couldn't afford sound man really. We just have to, whatever mic is on the camera, that's what we had to use. The shotgun mic on the camera.
So you never use like an external mic on the person?
Only the host. Only the host was mic'd. Nobody else was mic'd. So all of the conversation here with the cast and stuff is the shotgun mic that is attached to the camera that we use.
But I mean, in a bad, like annoyingly bad, you can still hear the person.
That is it now. So when you're doing production, one of the key things that people have to always be mindful of your sound.
Right.
People can put up with bad video, but they can't put up with bad sound.
True.
So as long as your sound is good,
That's a real talk.
Yeah, man. As long as your audio is really good, then
people can
but if people have to struggle for hear, then you're gonna lose them. But them not have a problem putting up with a bad video.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say the video bad, but it was more like a vlog style. You get me? I say.
Yeah.
And not like a traditional reality show.